Morning. I am in the throes of constructing a looper board. This is my base. This is the looper, and this is the master volume for the effects loop. For the looper into the effects loop. So I'm basically securing everything to the board. I just secured the foot switch for the amp that I'm using. You can see there's nothing secured, but I do have Velcro ready to go on this one. I just cut some for this one, but I wanted to do a little quick demonstration on how to maintain a straight edge. You take your loop Velcro and you fold it over, you keep the sides. Let me make sure I'm in the frame. I'm not in the frame. Yeah, you take your loop and you fold it over, make sure the sides are straight. That ensures that you get a pretty much square, in this case rectangular. Make sure you want to get the scissors right in there and you cut, and it's pretty, yeah, for the most part, that's good enough for government work. And we're going to do one more. This is going to go underneath the power supply. And it's getting all gummed up. There we go. So, voila. This is going to go, let's pull that apart. It's going to go like boom. And then it's going to go like boom, like so. So let's rip this off. Sometimes this takes a little more time than you'd like, especially when you're filming. Right, so 24 feet in, make sure placement is everything. Everyone take their seats. Okay, so there's that. It's like so, and let's go ahead and where's my pry bar? A really cool thing to have when you're playing with your pedal board, when you're ripping pedals up. This is a automotive pry bar for your car door panels and so on. Works really good for ripping Velcro off the, or ripping your pedals that are otherwise Velcroed into your board off the board, ripping them off. So our outlet, our IC cable runs into there, and our audio cables are already plugged in. So this is going to mount like so, and then we plug in into the power supply. So we only have two things going into the power supply at this point, and it is they are rather, it's a little too far in, so we need another longer cable, or rather longer cable, somewhat longer cable. Trying to make this as quick as possible. So we have oodles and oodles of power. Oodles and oodles of power. I think that's I think there's a song there somewhere. Oodles and oodles of power. Yes, indeed. Okay, so there's that. And let's get the power cable. Power cable. How's everybody doing today? It's a beautiful Wednesday morning here in 7,000 feet, and dry and somewhat arid Santa Fe. Right, there it is. Okay. So we should have power, but we don't. What's going on here, man? Oh, because we're not plugged into there. Okay, there we go. So we have power on the bass. This is our octave pedal. It's a micro pog, or it's a pog that I painted glow in the dark yellow, and we have lights here. So bada bing. I like the foot switch on this on the ledge there. I put feet on the bottom there, so you know, I'm pounding on it like so. Power is going to be a different adapter because you can't run it off of that. It's 1.3 amp, and this will only power 500 milliamp per side, and I'm going to need a jumper for 3 of those. So anyway, just a quick little hi. Have a great day. Right. So why am I doing this? I have a drummer friend who's coming over today, and we are going to be the garage band of the neighborhood. So this is my bass player, and we're going to loop el bajo a la bass con Lupe Looper. And oh, let's see, what does she look like when she's all fired up? Real quick, because I'm going to splice these vids together. All right, so there's that. We get the power supply for the Lupe's power supply. And let's see here. That one's in. Plug it in there. Plug it in here. La 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 la. Moving fast. Blah blah blah. Oh, don't it? See, I gotta leave space for power. Oh my Lord. There we go. Glory, hallelujah. All right. Ooh, let's turn the kitchen lights off. Excuse me, the workshop lights off. All right. There it is, in all its glory. Yeah, pedal. The pedal has power as well. The foot switch will light up once I got that plugged into the amp. So anyway, there'll be a whole entirely different board. Where are my hands? Yeah, like 2 times the width of this one, adjacent to, this is just like a satellite board. Moving like a satellite. Okay, you're getting weird, Craig. All right, here we go. P.S. Have a great day. Bye.